kick it.
All right, let's try that again.
I'll turn back on.
Welcome, lords and ladies of fate. You know the drill.
It smells bad.
In here.
All right, that was
Double dose of fate chips for everybody.
that was interesting. So yeah, we're playing riffs tonight. We got Adam playing Billy, Armand playing Dwyer, Ryan playing Hype,
Yeah.
Bruce Gaskin playing Rungus.
Who?
If he ever holds the mantle again.
Bruce Gaskin's dead.
Wrong Bruce Gaskin.
What's that?
Rest in pieces.
Rest in pieces.
I don't like it one bit.
He's frozen in carbonite somewhere.
Ooh.
All right. Recap of last week.
Armand.
Anybody?
Thanks for volunteering. I really appreciate that.
I remember where this week we came back from our heroic mission,
Mm-hmm.
and some people took care of Chombo, but that was the previous week, right? The Chombo thing. Or was that the same?
It was last week.
Oh, it was? Okay, that was all last week. So, yeah, okay, so we took care of Chombo. Some people, I think, either fed him or you guys can tell us what you did with Chombo. I know that Rungus took part in a hearty sing-along with all the bar folk.
Yeah.
And sung about our escapade and successes for the town of Bulmer in rescuing their children, defeating the basilisk. How we're the best. And then I believe we went to bed and woke up and went shopping for gear to go to the Appalachians, but first to Dwyer's home in the other direction, Alexandria, right?
Incorrect. You have to go across the Appalachians to get to Alexandria.
Mm-hmm.
We're going where we all want to go first, and then also going with Dwyer to Alexandria. We're going past where we want to go.
I thought it was all relatively close.
It is all very, very close.
Okay. Very good. I see. We'll get a good look at the other towns that we're looking for over there. Did we all decide where we were going? We're just following Billy. Billy knew where to go. He didn't say what town, did he?
We need to eventually end up in Mad Haven.
Yep.
The Haven of Mad.
We'll drive by Mad Haven and get a good feel for what's happening there. Right down and drive by.
Crazy place of Mad Haven.
Yeah.
All right, so we left off. So when you guys woke up in the morning, you guys were greeted by like a parade of people outside that were, thankful for everything you'd done. Let's see, you guys went shopping. They recharged your Eclipse for you for free.
Ah! You could recharge them.
Mm-hmm. Threw in 2 extra ones as well, if memory serves.
Yep.
Because I have 4 Eclipse.
2 each.
And how much charge do they hold each? Oh, whatever the weapon holds.
20.
Yep.
Okay, I got it.
At least for my clips.
And meta-wise, so most like your North American guns carry the same type of Eclip, but if you go to like different countries, they'll have different styles that aren't necessarily compatible with each other. So.
Okay.
Damn European Union.
Or alien technology, for that matter.
Can we get adapters?
Actually, yeah, I think you can. Or you can adapt the weapon to take the other clips. And then, so you guys were doing some of the shopping stuff, and then we decided to pause at the end of the shopping just in case you guys needed extra time to think about any additional purchases you want to make before making this next leg of the journey.
No, but I'm disappointed in myself for believing every animal that I have spoken with. I just want to get going.
I would actually like to buy. I know we said we were going to get the mega tent, but I'm going to get another like 1-person tent just in case we get separated for any reason.
Okay.
Dwyer doesn't plan that far in advance.
Let's see here.
Oh, um. Yeah, I think I need. I'm not gonna feel like I need anything else. I have a virus suit already.
I think we both got one without the. Oh, you already have one without the
Yeah.
helmet and the gloves.
Yeah.
Single man tent's 100 credits.
All right, I'll take one of those.
Oh, geez, I spent a lot of credits last week.
Yes. And then another point of note is I went and did a quick count, and if my count is correct, there is only 7 Driscoll magic items still in effect or in play.
Let me see
Currently.
an inventory of what I have. I believe I have one.
I have the magic button, the emergency press the button hype cave.
I think I just have 2. I think I have the kazoo of duck summoning, and the compass that works only in water.
I don't think I have any.
Yep, that's all I have. So that's still only 2 for me. Interesting.
Okay, good to know.
So
I'm gonna notate who's got what though, because there was some exchanging.
yeah, that'd be
I
something.
know Katerina still has the hammer.
Yeah, the hammer of invisibility. I didn't count that one.
So 8.
She still has. She has that thing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That thing's scary.
Yeah, tell me about it. I can finally be seen.
How do you feel about that? Did you feel better or worse about it?
I don't know. I'm still trying to work that out.
Rungus, you still have the stick with the feather on it, right?
No, I didn't pick that up. I left it on the ground. I just accidentally touched it and it flew off into the sky.
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't.
okay.
Yeah, I didn't grab it.
Definitely did not pick it up. Would not have tried to touch it again. I think I warned someone else from touching it. If I remember
Leave
correctly.
that shit alone.
Yeah, don't touch that crazy thing.
And
These
Dwyer, do you
gift
still have
items.
the knife of ricochet, or did we lose that?
I think we lost that in the fight with the tectonic entity.
I don't even remember that thing.
I think with the giant conglomerate of flying debris.
No, I remember that. I don't remember the knife.
I tossed it towards Rungus from
I
the driver's seat to the back of the Cargonaut, and it ricocheted off a whole bunch of Skelebots, and he freaked out, and then picked it
Okay.
up and threw it at the tectonic beast. We did not go back for it.
But you do have the pocket knife of whittling spoons.
I can still whittle any kind of spoon-shaped cutlery you need. I'm your guy.
I
yeah.
think we should just retire to the countryside and just open our shop.
Yeah.
Spoon
Sounds
shop,
like
Spatula City.
That would be such a fun stream.
just me welcoming people in my shop. Yes, yes. Can I offer you a spoon, please? Come in.
we have so many spoons.
I could custom make one for you to order right here, right now. Specify your dimensions, please.
What's that special dimensions?
All right.
How
So,
is the
yep.
how is the terrain
Between here and the mountains, or
once we hit the
on the other
mountains?
side? So for right now, like everything, actually, I'll tell you kind of all three. So, right now, there you can probably take pretty much roads or older roads that still generally exist to get to the mountain range area. Um, that'll take you to where the old roads that would take you into the mountains go. What you know of the dimensional shifting is that despite that it looks like a road going up, it could change at any moment into whatever. So that's hard to predict. Once you get to the other side, that stuff will cease to happen, and it's basically just there's very little roads. It's almost all off-roading type jungle and stuff like that over there. All overgrown.
Guys, we're gonna have a hike.
So we gotta go down Old Town Road to make a right on Electric Avenue.
Mm.
I don't get it. Is the Cargonaut going to be capable of traversing?
No.
It will be very difficult. I wouldn't say it's impossible. Like you might have to get out and you know, get it clear the path a little bit or something like that. But yeah, once you're on the other side, it could be very, very problematic.
Well, we should definitely plan to not be able to use that. Then we should plan on that being the definite, because at least then we're prepared. Says the guy who doesn't prepare for anything.
Well, I'm not leaving the Cargonaut. So if you're leaving the Cargonaut, you're leaving me.
Well,
I mean, it might not come down to a matter of choice. We might get around the other side and just physically not able to move the Cargonaut any further. If that's the case, are you just going to sit there?
such a
No, I'm
choice.
going to turn around and leave.
We could build up a giant ramp and just jump it.
Well, the ramp opportunity. We don't know what's ahead of us, but we know we have the Cargonaut now, and we have great things to gain on this journey, don't we?
So you say.
More than you can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can imagine quite a bit. Sorry, you set me up for it.
Little Han Solo nod there.
Mm-hmm. Just a little.
Worth it. So worth it. It's only a small bill for making enrichments and things.
Let me see something here.
If Disney's not going to come after us after last night, I don't think they're going to come after us at all.
Oh, did you guys do some Disney tunes?
More
made
references.
We made fun of the mouse for a good bit.
Oh, did you stream something last night?
It was the Lord and Ladies of Fate
5th edition D&D.
Day
All right.
edition.
Oh, right. It was Wednesday yesterday.
So to give you kind of an idea, once you're on the other side of the Appalachian, it's going to be about driving. You have to go slow in the Cargonaut, but it'll probably be about an 8-hour drive at the pace in which you guys could move it if there's no complications.
That's a big if, isn't it?
Cities on that side, there's maybe 10 to 15, I think, something like that.
Well, we'll have to do something about that, won't we? I mean, what?
And that's up and down the entire East Coast.
10, 15 cities.
Is the shop sell anything that we could use to modify the Cargonaut, chains for the tires, stuff like that?
Well, it has treads
Sure.
in the back, so you don't need to do anything for the back wheels. For the front wheels, you can get chains, or you can convert the Cargonaut to hover for about 385,000 credits.
Oh.
A similar, an ATV or something suitably rugged for taking on the terrain with no trouble is probably more like 4 or 5 million credits to start for a beater. So
I think we're a few credits shy of that.
yeah, I think we're almost all of those credits shy of that.
All right, let's open up the shop.
Yeah,
Spoon shop.
I'll start getting to whittling.
How many spoons will it take?
Well, if we price each spoon at 100,000 credits.
What a great deal.
Right.
Really good spoons. I mean, magically whittled. Find your spoon.
Why don't any of these damn Driscoll magical items give us cash?
That would be nice. But we can have so many ducks. So maybe
Can you sell ducks?
cash. Yes.
We could ride a sea of ducks through the forest.
All right.
Yeah.
What about like, do we have anything to cook food? Any kind of like cooking
I
supply?
can I can cook. I have skill in that.
But do
Yes.
we have stuff that we will use to cook?
I do not.
'Cause I
We
don't.
have 3 months of prepared rations and water.
All right, so then we're good there. Anyone else think of any other items we could use?
I have all I need.
I want to
Tire
go up to
chains are a good idea.
the
Chains?
shopkeeper.
You can get mega damage chains for 700 credits a yard.
Hmm.
You can also get heavy chains for 6 credits per foot. They're not mega damage, but you're also not like, you're going over.
Well, they're mega damage treads and tires, so wouldn't the mega damage tires crush the non-mega damage chains?
In a situation where it was like smashed down on top of it, yes. But the weight
We should
itself
go for
isn't
the
going to be enough.
MDC chains.
I have comic book written down on my sheet. What does anyone
You
remember
have
what that
2
is?
comic books actually.
The kid you
You got
gave the
one,
That's right. He gave me a comic book.
Paragon.
Paragon. That's what it was. Yep.
Is this a poster at some point?
We had a
Chombo.
inspirational poster that Chombo destroyed.
Yeah, you got hungry.
Oh no, that was so useful. That's it. Was that one was actually useful.
Now it just has
Uh,
half a cat holding on to the blinds.
We should also probably get some tools for uh, clearing, and also, if there's one available in this town, a winch.
Yeah, you guys got machetes.
What about some mega damage chainsaws?
Let's see here.
While the rest of the crew is looking around the shop for things like chainsaws and such, I want to go up to the shopkeeper and go, "Hey, are you interested in a magic item? Perchance would you like to make spoons?" And I hold out the whittling uh, knife, and I go, "Here, let me demonstrate." And I pull out a wooden stake and I start whittling away until it's a spoon. Here, you try.
All right, he will whittle and seem to make a spoon pretty well.
See, that is a beautiful, fine spoon. Perfect craftsmanship, and I bet you've never whittled a spoon before a day in your life.
I've never attempted to whittle a spoon before, but
Yeah, I can tell you without that contraption, it'd be very very hard.
Don't turn
tell
it
you
into a
what,
shank.
I'll give you 50,000 credits for it.
Ooh, hey, you've got yourself a deal, sir.
Wait a minute, that seems like an awful lot for a stupid spoon that only spoons spoons.
Shut up, dude.
Wait a minute. What town is this again?
There's some
Volmar.
Driscoll's crying in chat right now. Finally, I think that's the most useful thing that damn whittling knife has done for this group.
this man knows. There might be something more of value here. You might be giving away something quite extraordinary.
Yes, but we just made 50,000 credits, which is about as much that we made from the race. So,
We? You mean you?
yeah, well, I was being generous.
Ah,
I'm sorry, buddy. Rungus, I couldn't have done it without you. And then I just smack you on the back.
I know. I almost won that race legitimately. Just saying.
I was trying to
Is
find a
fourth-
spoon emoji.
Is fourth place almost winning?
fourth place is a lot closer than other people.
You know
Like
what? This is
racers.
true. I really shouldn't be so negative. You're right.
Let's
You're right,
see.
Rungus.
A winch attached, like welded on and attached to the Cargonaut, would be about 300 credits.
A winch or a wench? Or
Winch.
Yeah, but winch is not nice. Oh, somebody.
What about the
Winch is okay.
chainsaw?
I'm looking for
Chainsaw,
something
what?
comparable here.
There's one in Juarez, the Juarez book.
Vampire Kingdoms?
Yeah. Page 97.
That was a good year. A good vintage.
Ah, it's good.
Yes, thank you, Good Devil, for seeding that idea. I will have to try to forget the fact that you dropped my experience first thing in the stream. Maybe I'll.
Did?
Yeah. He did raise your experience though, Rungus.
I catch that.
How much is it shown in your book? Because I think I have the old book.
I don't have it in front of me. I was going off a reference I found on a forum. Give me a minute to dig it up.
Beautiful stuff. Chat. Thank you.
Where is Atlas K Pi to help save me from this buffoonery?
She got tired of saving everybody's butt last night.
Yep.
Yeah. Thought of that.
Well, you know what? You know what, Good Devil? That just makes me really upset that I didn't make that wand yesterday a wand of teleportation.
Teleportation.
This looks like the new one.
Well, thank you for the XP. I really appreciate that. Let me just that's just rude. Now it's happening from multiple angles. That's fine. That's cool. That's lovely.
They're taking away.
That's fun. That's
Yeah,
great.
but-
I've done nothing but sing the praises of the lords and ladies of fate, and yet other people in this stream flat out just flagrantly have a disregard for the lords and ladies of fate.
Are you done?
Yet me, I am the one who gets punished.
Are you gonna keep going?
Well, I figured that's better than just the deafening silence of reading.
I prefer
Yeah.
silence.
Okay.
We lost Billy.
Great, now Billy's gone.
Scared him away.
Scared him away. I feel like he is. He's here.
I'm here.
Yeah, see, I know.
He's back. Billy, are you hurt?
What happened?
I don't know.
What?
Oh, I see why he dropped out. He dropped out because he has a redemption for Dr. Iskil Wondrous Item.
Ooh,
Oh, is he trying to avoid that?
one of those.
Hey, those are pretty expensive, man. You can sell that
I
for
turned off the video because I had to pee, okay? For God's sake. I didn't drop out. I was gone for 5 minutes. Not even that. You ball busters. I can't wait to see what this item is.
Did you find it in there? I couldn't find it.
No, not yet.
Okay.
These books are
Made for walking.
not
Not-
easy skimmable reads.
Yeah, I'm about halfway through my index book or index creation. All right. While we continue to look for that, let's do Billy's item and see what wondrous thing he has in store.
No
And
way.
mine doesn't list the price, by the way.
It does not.
It says prices are moderate low.
I'll find something in a minute. I can't be too crazy. The only other chainsaws I know are the juicer ones, which are like crazy expensive.
Yeah.
I am Salad Toss. I'm happy. I am now at the exact same spot that I was before the stream started. I could be up 200 experience, but no.
No. They said no. It's not what they want. The Lord tonight.
Oh, man. Cool down. Good Devil's playing a dangerous game.
All right, let me think about that. I gotta figure out how to work that in there. All right.
Is he enacting some kind of revenge upon you for your Wednesday night antics?
Oh, I don't know. I've done nothing but protect him. Protect him from the thieving hands of some other members of the party.
Ooh, there are thieving hands in the party.
Mm-hmm.
That's sexy.
Yeah. I dropped an entire scenario just to squash it, and this is how I'm repaid. That's fine. I'll remember this.
Was there a rebellion?
There will be. There will be.
Yes, baby.
All right. So for a mega damage chainsaw. Oop, something happened. What happened?
Oh, we just got our first tier 3 sub.
What?
Nice.
Who?
Really?
That
Ew.
means you can use the Nat meta hat.
Yeah.
Oh right, the Nat meta hat. That's the most epic of all the
I agree. There it is.
and he gets a glass and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Have to get the t-shirt guy to work.
Yep. Yeah, we got to do that. All right. So let's see. Thank you very much for the subscription. Chainsaw, right? Okay. So for a mega damage chainsaw, we're probably going to be looking at about 5,000 credits.
Okay.
I don't know, guys. I'm feeling a little broke. I don't think I have enough credits to cover it.
I have no need for a chainsaw.
Don't worry, you will.
Ooh. See, this is why you're here. This is why we need hype.
Is to help with that cleaning up crime scene skill?
Yeah.
What does this turn into, an episode of Dexter?
How much did you say the mega damage chains were?
The chains were 700 credits per yard.
Let's say
That's a lot for a football field.
All right, yeah. So I'll take a winch, a chainsaw, and 4 yards of tire a chain. That should be enough to fix to the tires.
All right.
4 fathoms, Salad Toss. It's 4 fathoms.
All right. Anybody else?
Dwyer's gonna kind of sit in the corner of the shop and pop open his comic book and read about the Paragon.
All right. That's your typical, like Supermanish style superhero. He can fly. He has, super strength and stuff like that. And it's almost cheesy in a sense, fighting against the villains and stuff. But it is certainly an entertaining read.
They should really make a movie out of this.
They might have. All right. Everybody else done shopping? All right.
Did you get to make Atlantis great hat again?
They wouldn't have such a thing. Maybe they
Probably
would.
not in Bulmar, at least. All right, so you walk out of the shop, start heading over to get everything loaded into the Cargonaut that you just got, and Billy, someone comes up to you that you recognize from the burning the basilisk fight in the burning warehouse, and he comes up and he thrusts into your hands this vial of yellowish liquid, and he says, "Here, take this with you. You may need this."
Do we see that happening?
Roll a perception.
You said a person came up to him and said that thing? This random
Yes,
person?
one of the people from
9.
the basilisk fight.
I get +1 to this roll, so I get 10.
Yeah, I got a 9.
9.
You see the person go up to him, and it looks like he's handing him something, but you can't tell what.
Thanks, man. I'll be sure to do that.
It's in case you get thirsty.
I appreciate it. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
It's
then
warm. It
they'll-
smells of ammonia.
Yeah, can I smell it?
Yep.
Should we get that?
It smells, it smells a little funky, but kind of like uh, water that sat in the sink a little too long,
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks, man.
Sorry, it's a mason jar, not a vial.
Is there like a pickle floating in it?
No pickles in it. And it's a little bit more yellow than that green color that you get from that.
Man, this thing's like burning a hole in my pocket. I want to just try it right now.
And you know how I feel all the time.
All right. Otherwise, you guys are loading everything up.
Ready to go. Are we quite done provisioning? Gentlemen. And last.
I believe so. We got to load Chombo up.
Yeah, he should be here at the Cargonaut, that lion son of a bitch.
You expected him to meet you here at a certain time of the day.
Yes, when we were ready to leave. Told him to be here. But we got a tracker on him, so
Feel like he is a large chicken. I don't know if he quite understands the concept of time. So we wait for the chicken then.
Yeah, I made him some cool gear. He better show up.
All right then. Well,
Hype, how do we track this tracker and see where Chombo is?
I can sort it out. I look at my tracker.
So yeah, you'd have a little device that basically like picks up the signal. Kind of gives you a general idea of where it's at. Very similar to what they had in Aliens, where it's like bling, bling, bling. Motion tracker, except this picks up specifically the signal of the devices. And he's actually kind of waiting at the gate by the front of the city. So
Wait there.
He
I
says
wanna-
it says he's by the gate.
yeah. Oh, let's go.
I want to as we're packing stuff up, I have some room in my gear. I want to take some of the provisions and kind of pack myself up just in case we have to start hoofing it. I want to be ready to go at a moment's notice. So, I guess maybe like we have 3 months worth, like a week's worth just in case. My emergency rations.
Yeah, I'm gonna see Dwyer doing this right, Nat.
okay,
I'm not trying to hide it or anything.
Yeah, see. So I'm gonna come over and grab 2 ration packs, shove them in my pack, and then take a seat in the Cargonaut.
All right. Where is everybody sitting in the Cargonaut?
I'm gonna take a seat in the back.
I'm gonna sit in the back with Rungus. We haven't had a palling around in the back in a while, so
Oh, good. Riding with Dwyer. Very good.
Rungus, I feel like there's some animosity between us. I really feel like we should squash this beef.
There's no animosity. You just, blow things up and sometimes cause problems.
Look,
And
Dwyer, I get excited. Rungus, look, I get excited sometimes, and I don't think that's why I rely on people like you to kind of keep me in check.
you like some of that. Very well, Dwyer.
Yeah, I need you just like you need me.
It's true. We need each other if we are going to survive this journey, no doubt.
Yeah, symbiosis, right?
Yes. And I think, I really feel that we are connected through this prophecy, and I am a strong believer in the power of prophecy. So I do not take that lightly. So I persist with you on this journey. We will go where we are meant to go. I'm
What
sure.
prophecy?
The one the fortune teller told us at the carnival.
Before she died at the hands of those vampires.
Yeah, we were aware that we were meant to be together, at least according to Katerina.
Who?
She chimes in and says, "Yeah, the prophecy."
Okay.
So I suppose that maybe when we're on the road, you might tell us something of this.
I'm gonna look at Rungus and go, don't you think she's been through enough recently? Maybe we should just, let her relax for a little while. I'm sure she'll tell us everything we need to know when the time's right.
Convenient.
Right. Sure, you were right. I do wonder what it is that we are brought together in such good company for. But I will wait. I agree. We mustn't overstress her, given what she has been through, as you said.
And Billy, where are you riding in the Cargonaut? Passenger side or the back?
I'll ride in the passenger side.
Of his best friends ride, trying to holler at me. Sorry.
All right.
Start that. Don't want to finish it.
And unless anyone has anything else, we will continue the journey. All right.
Let's journey forth.
So yeah, it's like what would you say? It's like a 5-hour drive to the mountain range itself. Let me pull up a thing. That's not what I want. Wrong thing.
Pulling something up.
What are we pulling up?
He's pulling his thing up.
Is it
Pulling
that
up my
time
thing.
of the night already? It's still too early.
No, it's never too early.
I
All
just
right.
want to remind everybody that we're adults.
Oh,
It's questionable.
Yeah.
speak for yourself.
All right. So, in the first hour or so, 2 hours, nothing really seems to happen. You see some people that are kind of coming to town, other people leaving in different directions. Nobody really going in the direction that you guys are. And the further east you get, the more narrow the road that you're taking kind of becomes. And of course, the closer to the mountain range that you get, the more full of hills and rock debris and stuff like that you kind of come across. You get to one point, and Katerina will kind of look at you guys and say, "Hey, look, this looks really familiar. Stop for a second."
Oh, what do you say? We stop. Who's driving?
Hype is driving, I assume.
I'm gonna look at Rungus and go, "It's not me. I'm back here with you."
Hype. She sees something.
Who?
Katerina. Value here. It must be important.
Fuck, really? Okay.
Also,
What
All
does she
right.
want me to do?
Just stop for a second.
What, are you gonna get out again?
Yes.
All right, come back this time.
All right. And when you do that,
Your arm disappeared. Oh, there it
my
is.
arm disappeared. So you're coming up to a turn, a bend in the road,
Uh-huh.
and there's some rock formations that are kind of in front of you and to the right, and then some larger hills off to the left. And she kind of walks around and goes in front of the Cargonaut.
Mm-hmm.
And then she kind of freezes for a second, like an unusual freeze, like not just like a standing still, but almost like a statue type freezing.
What the fuck?
Billy, this triggers some kind of alarm in you.
Can
Subconsciously.
and she's out of the car.
She's out of the car.
Can I get out and like survey the area?
Yep. Where do you want to kind of go?
so she's
I guess like next to her.
All right. Um, roll me a perception. Is that 4?
4.
All right, so you don't notice anything in the area per se, but when you turn back and look at her, uh, the same thing that triggered you in that second that you saw Jeffrey that night that you don't remember is triggering you again.
All right.
You're going to instant defense mode.
I guess I'll just have to pull my gun out and just start kind of looking around, kind of crazily.
And then I pull out my gun.
All right, everybody, roll me initiative.
No.
here now. So wait, now can you explain again? So she just walked out of the car and just suddenly froze, and we don't.
Yep.
Just
She walked out of the back of the Cargonaut, walked around to the front. She's about, like 5 feet in front of the Cargonaut and just stopped.
Okay.
And just froze in place.
Got it. Okay. So we're rolling a d20 for initiative, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Plus any bonuses.
Yep.
3, I'm sure I don't have a. This is cool. So 3 is great roll for initiative
3. Oh, God.
on today.
3
Well, I
is
am
an
still
amazing roll.
paying
How many
attention.
attacks do you get?
4.
All right. Who else?
19, and I have 4 attacks.
I have 13, and I have 5 attacks.
All right. And then Hype.
Yes.
What's your initiative?
17.
And how many attacks?
I have 4 attacks.
Okay. So, the scene that you guys are seeing is basically Billy's now drawn a weapon and is looking around frantically. Katerina's frozen in place, and Dwyer, what do you want to do?
I want to hop out of the Cargonaut on the left-hand side, and I want to go up to right around to the hood, right by the tire, pretty much, and just kind of holler out, Billy, uh, what's going on, guys?
Billy, you can
Something's,
respond.
something's not right. Something's not right here.
Can
Something's not good.
What do you
Can-
see, Billy? Oh, it's not my turn, is it?
can I sense? Can I use my sense magic in use? They get 100 feet for every level, so I can see. I can sense magic in a 300-foot radius. I'm assuming that's how that works.
Yeah, so aside from items that you guys might carry, you do not sense any magic.
Well, whatever it is, it's not magical, which is really odd considering Katerina's kind of frozen there. Is she moving?
You see no movement. Hype, you're up.
I'm gonna go to the back of the Cargonaut and retrieve, start putting on my power armor.
All right. Um.
There's an item redemption in chat.
I like how your your voice felt very defeated during that.
Yeah.
All right, interesting. Um, you know what? I can tie that into what I was getting ready to do anyway. So, first, Katerina turns towards Billy,
Thought she was
and
frozen.
she was. Her eyes are glowing red, and she um she's gonna punch you.
I've
Billy.
seen this look before. All right, can I attempt to dodge it?
Yeah, she rolled an 18, so just to let you know, you'd have to get. Well, actually, she rolled 18, got +2 to strike, so she's 20. You'd have to get a 20 or higher. So it might not be worth losing the action over.
Um, all right, then I guess I will just take it.
All right.
Yeah, you take it like you're supposed to.
Brutal.
It's going to be 4 mega damage to the main body of your armor.
That's a strong fist.
Strong like bull.
All right.
Why is she so tiny?
Then, there seems to be a raining of robotic squirrels
Okay.
Is that what this was?
Squirrel
Mechanical
parts.
Oh, squirrel parts. Which is particularly odd, but
What? I'll take this as a sign from Jeffrey. He's watching me from on high. I'll make
And
you
then-
proud, Jeffrey. I'll make you proud.
while that is happening, from behind the Cargonaut, right by the hill there, comes a swarm. Try to get close. There we go. Of little robot drones.
Knew I should have said right side. Knew I should have said right side.
Still can't.
Mess it up. Let me get this filter off.
Robot.
Come on.
As you said.
Why is everything taking forever?
Oh boy.
Ooh.
So little robot spider drones.
Oh, cool.
I like replicators.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them.
Spiders. Why do they have to be spiders?
They look great, Nat. Nice paint job, bro.
Nice.
Thanks. So this is a full swarm of them coming at you
From the front.
from the back of the Cargonaut.
Oh. Yes. I'm inside. Still. I'm the only inside the cargo
Yeah.
still, right?
Yeah,
Who's
you're just
inside?
kind of in there thinking about things and what your plans are moving forward and how you're going to do this journey.
Reminiscing
quite-
about your parents and how they tasted.
Hasn't quite hit you yet what's going on.
Alright, good. That's somewhat typical.
Dwyer, you're first. Or next.
Well, that's lame. That's SDC.
Yes.
That's not going to help me. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So, machines plus electricity equals bad. I'm going to turn around and... Well, first thing I'm going to holler at Billy and go, I think we're going to have some problems here at the back of the Cargonaut, and then I'm going to turn around and cast Electric Arc at the spider bots.
All right. Is there a save or anything on that?
Saving throw, it says dodge, if that means something.
It does.
Perfect. I get +2 to strike.
All right. Go ahead and roll a strike roll with it.
16.
Okay. Nothing special to dodge. $16, okay. They do dodge.
Well, GTFO.
So your lightning arc, comes flying out of your hands, almost goes right exactly to where they are, and they kind of just jump to the side. They're very nimble little robots.
Guys, we're going to have some problems out here.
At that, from around the front here, comes another swarm of them.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna die.
We're surrounded.
It's a trap!
And their movement is pretty much their only action at this point. That's gonna bring us to Billy's first.
Right.
But you always remember your first.
Can I use my rope and try to corral her and tie her up?
Yeah, you can try. It's going to be basically like a grapple roll, so it's a strike, your basic strike roll. Use your hand-to-hand combat bonuses.
I don't think I have any.
Should be the very top middle if you've got it. Yeah, you got +6 to strike.
Oh, it's a okay, gotcha. All right, so it's a D20 +6.
Yep.
Can I use one of my skill bonuses?
Since this is for attack, you can't. It's
Okay.
only for the one where you do the D100.
Fine.
That'll play.
That's pretty good, though. Oh yeah, she attempts to dodge it and fails. So you are effectively able to tie her up with rope. What kind of rope is this, by the way?
Um, just regular. It's a 100-foot rope.
Okay. All right. Hype. It's gonna take you at least another round to get into your outfit. You should be able to exit the vehicle next.
It's not an outfit.
Sorry, your power armor.
Thank you. Outfit.
Days.
Where's my?
Hey, Hype, quit trying to accessorize in there. Get your butt out here.
Shut the fuck up, Dwyer.
At least he's putting armor on. Rungus is inside sipping tea.
Yeah.
I haven't even had an action yet. I can't even do anything.
All right. That's gonna bring us then back to Dwyer again.
My God, I thought I was sure right there that I would get an action.
no, you're far down the list.
Oh my God.
Don't forget though, you can re-roll your initiative with your last action though.
True.
I'm going to turn to look at the other group of spider bots, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to try to cast Energy Bolt.
All right.
Or, I'm sorry, Electric Arc, because Energy Bolt is puny.
Yep.
Ooh, 21.
19.
Well, 21.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Go ahead and roll your damage for that.
Ew. That's 2d6 mega damage. Total of 6.
6. Okay. So.
And it's electricity, so it probably shorts out the circuits in the inside. And
Okay.
shot.
So yeah, you hit the group. It kind of like the arc, kind of bounces between the three of them. Doing some damage. Billy, your second action.
I want to make sure. I don't know if this would cost an action, but I want to make sure she's like I've used every length of the rope to make sure she is tied up like as tight as it possibly could be.
Okay.
After getting that super strong shot to the head or wherever she hit me.
When you happen to touch her skin while you're doing this, it feels very cold.
Okay. And have I verified that she's tied up as tight as I possibly could?
Yep.
I'm going to pick her up and throw her in the Cardonaut and go, Rungus, wake up.
Put on your shoes.
Right.
We're at Grandma's.
You can pick her up, carrying her. Actually, what's your strength?
It is. bonus and strength.
Is that PS, physical strength?
Yep, PS.
11.
Yeah.
Holy crap, I'm stronger than Billy?
She is extremely heavy. It's taking all your effort just to get her up off the ground.
Oh, it must be all those hot posh nuts.
All right, next, a third swarm of robots appears.
How many are there now total?
Three
Three.
swarms.
And how many are in this per swarm?
3 in each swarm. And they just advance towards the Cargonaut. All right, Katerina is going to make a strength check to try to break free of the rope.
Wants to break free.
She does
I
not
don't-
do so.
She does not.
She does not break free. All right. This swarm gets close to Billy. This is the one that Dwyer was attacking. It's gonna split. One's gonna go off to the left, one's gonna go off to the right, and one's gonna come right at Billy and Katerina. All right, Hype. You're in power armor.
Great. I'm gonna walk out the back of the vehicle.
There's a swarm right to your right.
Is there a battle map up on Twitch?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hold on, let me get back to it.
There is indeed.
Okay. Thank you for pointing. I'm gonna attack that swarm.
All right. Which of your weapons?
Let's see. You know what? I think this calls for the H15 scattergun shotgun.
All right.
We'll roll to strike. As soon as I reposition this Twitch window so I can get back to the roller. $13.
All right. Let's see here. Does not get any dodge bonuses. It attempts to dodge, but it fails. Your shotgun does its damage before it gets a chance to move. So go ahead and roll your damage.
$18.
Okay. So yeah, the various shotgun blasts come out and spray these little things with shotgun blast. So they start, they got a little damage, on them here and there from that. Definitely more damage than the electric arc did.
Hey, you watch yourself.
All right, Billy, your third action.
Hmm. Can I go? Actually, you know what? I want to chuck one of my heavy explosive grenades
Okay.
at the swarm.
Which swarm?
The one, um, I guess you can't see me using my cursor on the diagram.
No.
No. You know how many times I point at my screen like right there? Yeah.
There. The ones that are like furthest away.
The one on the hill?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that, just to make sure you get it in the right spot.
Is that? Do I do the 4 dice 6?
This is the D20 first.
Okay. And then that's the damage.
All right, that's in the area. So yeah, go ahead and roll your damage. 20. Nice. All right, that's these guys. Okay. Okay. Next. Up on the ridge appears a guy from behind some rocks who pulls out a pistol and aims it at Billy.
Are you mad?
And he hits with a 17.
Oh my god.
Rungus in the back doing his taxes.
Effective. Finally at peace.
Did you get that deduction?
It's going to do 12 points of damage to your main body. Alright, then it's going to be another guy appears from up on the hill who starts to close in. And another one coming up from the side.
I have a
And
feeling
now-
not having Kristen tonight is really gonna hurt us here. We gonna die.
A little bit wider of an angle here.
Somebody gonna die.
Give everyone skill bonuses. Just saying, it's fine.
There we go.
Just kind of need them to save our butts.
That way too.
Save our butts. It's fine.
All right. So those guys, they have swords, and they basically are just advancing. However, from back here, a larger, big drone appears and starts to move forward.
Can we see the big
Yes.
drone up close?
Absolutely.
Oh boy.
So he's about the size of a person.
Wow.
And then, if you're interested, these are kind of the guys. They look very similar to the guys in Merktown that you originally saw that took Katerina.
Starting to put the pieces of the puzzle together.
So. All right. So the big drone is going to fire at Dwyer.
Why would anyone want to do this?
It's going to fire at you at the 12. You can attempt to dodge or you can take it.
How many actions do I have left?
You have 1.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
I'm rested up. I'm fully healed. I'm good to go.
Welcome to the party.
Yeah.
We take it.
Does 20 armor. Wow.
Jeez. But luckily, I have this brand new Crusader armor. That's way better than what I had before.
All right. That swings us around to Dwyer. Your last action.
He gets to do all of his actions before I do a single one.
Now, Nat, I'd like us a little
the buttons on the
something.
window lock are really interesting in that.
Yeah.
In the Cargonaut.
So I'm curious about the way something's worded in my spell book here.
Okay.
Throwing stones says this spell enables the caster to draw upon the earth to magically make a hardball-sized circular stone appear in his hand per each of his melee actions.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean that if I were to do that at the beginning of the round, I would get 4 balls that I could hurl?
Correct.
Now, would using all 4 of those use up all of my actions at once?
Technically, yes.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. I'm going to go ahead and still cast the electric arc.
Okay.
But this time, I'm going to aim it directly at the punk that shot me.
All right, the big drone.
I'm going to look down at my singed armor and go, hey, I just fucking bought that.
Did we buy extended warranties?
Should have.
Never. That's always a scam.
Hard
Oh, nice.
20.
All right, roll your damage.
2d6, please. I don't get a plus to any of this damage for just being awesome at magic.
Gotta get much stronger level before that stuff starts happening.
Got it. 7.
All right.
With the 7. 7.
Yep.
7.
Okay. So yeah, it takes some damage from that.
Yeah, take that.
Not a whole lot, but it takes some. Katerina is going to attempt to break from her rope. She starts to work her way through. It starts to break under her unusually high strength.
Billy, I think she's stronger than usual.
Think so. Something is afoot.
This swarm starts to come closer.
Get away from me.
Alright. Oh man, it's almost Rungus time.
Oh boy.
Let's see here.
Missed. Yeah.
I'm going to turn this a little bit here.
When in doubt, do the mist.
See if that works.
You know.
There's something Chombo in the air.
Ooh. There's usually something Chombo.
You guys did buy attack claws for Chamba.
No, I
Sure
made them.
did.
I made them shits.
That's right.
Who's gonna spend the action to get him ready for combat?
Rungus is the only one in the truck yet. Alright, that should be pretty good. Alright, there's another robot guy that appears from the side of these rocks over here. He has a pistol and he is going to take a shot at Billy with a 15. Um, Billy, you've got 2 actions left. Do you want to dodge or you want to take it?
Yeah, I want to dodge.
Okay. Roll 15 or higher.
And I have a +4. Oh,
All right.
Not quite.
Not quite. It's gonna do 11 damage. Damn, 11 damage to your main body. These guys are getting some killer damage rolls
Against us.
against you guys. Yeah. The guy on the hill is also gonna take another shot at Billy with a 14. And Billy, you got 1 action left. You can attempt to dodge or take
yeah,
it.
I'm going to attempt to dodge it.
All right.
Guys, Billy's in trouble.
All right. It's gonna be 6 damage. All right, and then another robot's gonna appear from behind these rocks.
It was fun playing with you guys.
Party kill.
We got to heal though.
There we go.
All right. Let's see here.
Nice. That's the devil.
So your armor took all those hits, but it doesn't seem to have done as much damage as you thought. So you can give yourself 20 more points back to your armor. It felt worse than it looked.
Was it just him, or was everybody good? Oh, I had myself started
That's
healing
just
at
him.
the end.
Yeah, you need healing, Rungus.
I think I'm doing fine. I think I'm the full health. Yeah, I'm
All right, this guy with 2 swords is going to charge over here towards height, but he doesn't quite get there yet. This guy with 1 sword is going to charge over to Dwyer and take a swing at him.
Words.
And he barely connects, and he barely hits. He like slices at you, and it kind of just takes a small nick out of your armor for 1 damage.
What part of my armor?
Your main body.
Okay.
All right, big drone. We'll come a little closer. Actually, yeah, he's not coming that way. He'll attempt to shoot at Dwyer again. 13.
Blast away.
And he's going to do 12 points of damage to your main body. Alright, that's going to bring us to Hype, your last action of the round.
Okay, we've got the guy with the swords, right?
Yep, double swords next to the swarm.
Mm-hmm. The swarm's right there. How does the swarm look? Does the swarm look like relatively unfazed, or is it looking rough?
It's got some minor damage to it. None of the swarms look too terribly beat up just yet.
All right, we got to maybe kick the damage up a notch.
Bam.
Let's see. I'm gonna do leap kick on the swarm.
Okay.
$12.
All right, go and roll your damage. They've already used their actions up, so they can't do any more.
Outstanding. Uh,
50.
That's 50, yeah.
All right.
Unless I have a strength, I don't know if I would have a strength bonus, like a different thing in power armor, but
It usually will list in the power armor like different damages and stuff for all that stuff too. Usually. Let's see. You have the basic Samus power armor, right?
I mean, I wouldn't call it basic, but yes.
Modified.
You face.
Man, Good Devil, you're having a real hard time typing it today. That's like the 5th thing I've seen you have to correct.
It's like
Leave Good Devil alone.
That's my
I
day
will
every
not
day.
because he has been trolling me all stream. And I don't have any power on Thursdays. Or I have to wait until Wednesday when I have the real power.
you do have all the power. You can change that entire world.
I don't know who Swir is, but you know, if I find him, I'll tell him he's got an XP drop.
Or burr.
Oh, that's like your 7th typo.
Like Sawyer. Like from Lost, dude. Remember Sawyer?
Previously on Rivets.
Okay, here we are.
Guys, I really thought today was going to be the day I was going to hit level 4. You guys are really being mean. I want to.
Maybe by the end.
I want to be level 4.
Are you that close? That's crazy.
I am 400 away. A little bit less than 400 away.
Yeah.
Let's focus on surviving first.
Right.
400? That's incredible. I have like 1,000 to go.
I have 8,535.
What?
I heard at level 4 he unlocks a second personality trait besides annoying.
I'm going to take disingenuous.
That's a good that synergizes well with annoying.
I don't know
All
where
right.
you guys keep getting all of these weird names. That's fine.
So, hype. Things that you should know when you're in your power armor. You get an extra action per round. What level are you?
I am level pretty sure 3.
So you get 2 actually, 2 extra actions per round.
2 extra actions.
So
okay.
we'll resolve those at the end of this round, and then
Sounds good.
we'll just add you back into whatever the mix is for the next one. You get +2 on initiative. +2 to strike with your long range weapons. +2 to strike with your hand to hand. Power punch does double damage. So your leap kick is going to be, I think, the same thing. Isn't that 2 actions usually for the leap kick?
I think so.
So we'll say the same thing for that.
Golly.
There's a couple of other things, but it's pretty much those are the biggest ones. You get +3 to parry, +2 to dodge on the ground, +5 when you're flying. All right, so yeah,
+5 to dodge when I'm flying.
Yep.
You can fly in that thing?
Apparently
Yep.
I can.
Dude.
Iron pipe. No man, I'm a Larmac.
Iron Mat. Doesn't have the same ring.
Stop being so
All right.
humano-normative.
What?
What?
3, 4. All right. So I'm adjusting this.
I spend so much of my time adjusting.
Okay. Actually, that one are not used yet. All right. So leap kick does 50 damage. So you jump up, and for the sake of this, since you're attacking multiple targets, we're gonna say it's almost more like of a leap stomp.
Yeah.
And you come down on top of these things, and they are still moving, but they are like legs are falling off of them. They're sparking all over the place. Um, they just don't look like they could handle another hit. All right, and then with that, I'm gonna go ahead and say take your next action
Okay.
since you're owed 2 anyway.
All right, and we've got it so that those boys are not doing so hot. The swarm, that is.
The swarm.
So let's see. Do I finish
Skill
off
drop
the
on Dwyer.
finish off the swarm? Am I? I'm right there by the two sword guy. He's behind the swarm.
Yeah, he's right there. You're pretty much within range in your armor to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah. All right. Uh, I guess I'll use my last 2 actions to leap kick at the guy with the 2 swords.
All right.
So let's roll to hit. Yeah.
All right. So you kind of do, the jumping action to get over there, and he kind of just ducks down right as you're going, even though he probably didn't have to, but it forces you to overshoot it a little bit, and now you're behind him.
All right.
All right. Very good. Brungus, holy crap! Everybody's fighting outside.
Oh, what's going on out there? I see Chombo. What's Chombo doing? He's in the Cargonaut with me, right?
Chambo's in the back, very nervous, just kind of like walking very fast back and forth in the back of the Cargonaut.
So I guess I'll use one of my actions to try to hook up his. Did we get him armor, or is it just weapons?
Just weapons.
Okay, so I'm gonna hook up his weapons and say, "All right, chicken, you might have to defend yourself really soon. Looks like I'm gonna have to do the same." Do I succeed?
Yep. And you get an
Okay.
XP boost from Good Devil.
Oh, thanks, Devil. Appreciate it, man. It's awesome. Thanks, Lord. Mostly that Lord. Thanks, man.
All
Rest of
right.
could learn a thing or two. Anyway, thanks. Here you go. Check that out. Free chips.
You also can still move if you'd like to.
Oh, okay. So I'd like to get out of the car. Well, I could see out the window. It looks like on my left, on the left, I should be able to see out the window and see. I see some models to the left. I'm not getting out there, but I'm looking. Um, I see. Looks like hype, and then the large thing, and then a swarm in the back left of the vehicle. Is that right?
So what you see here is a swarm of robots that look like they are still kind of moving, but really slow and very Articulated.
Okay,
XP drop Dwyer from Good Devil.
there you go. Keep coming.
There's a guy in robes with 2 swords.
Okay.
And then you can... Yeah, that's pretty much what you'd see out of the back of the Cargonaut at this
And
point.
hype
Yeah.
too?
Hype is there, yeah, but he's in his big flying power armor.
Okay. Do I see him too, with those guys?
Yes, yes you do.
And then in the front of the car,
And just to
6.
give you guys an idea, this is what the power armor looks like,
Cool.
except that he has his decorated like his pants, so they're all white with blue and red stripes all over them.
Cool.
You mean, Hype, you could wear that all the time, but you choose to look like you do normally? Come on.
That would be very uncomfortable wearing that. So wait,
Hey,
Jesus
Japes.
Christ, Dwyer, shut the fuck up.
in the front left of the vehicle, I see a bunch of models. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 models. What are we looking at there?
So up here, you see Dwyer up by the front of it, fighting another guy with swords.
Okay.
And then there's a bunch of various robots up there. One larger and a bunch of smaller ones.
Okay. And then where are Katerina and Billy?
At the very front windshield. You can't see Katerina because she's on the ground, and the view from the front wouldn't allow you to see it.
Okay.
But you see Billy standing there. You see the top of him.
It looks like there's something else with him. Some enemies.
Yeah, but they're going to be down on the ground, so you probably wouldn't see most of them
Got it. Okay.
from your vantage point.
All right. I'm gonna get out on the other side of the vehicle,
Okay.
the passenger side, and survey and see what I can see. As far as
All right. From that, you can see a couple of the small drones, the not swarmed. One is heading towards Billy and Katerina. One is heading towards the Cargonaut. And then behind them a little bit are 2 other guys dressed in robes that look like the ones with the swords, except these guys have pistols.
great thing. Run down. What? That's my whole action, I think, right?
Yep. Okay, next up.
I'm good.
All right, Billy, you're out of actions, aren't you?
Yep.
Or no, you got one more.
I
Or
thought
wait, no. Yeah,
I'm
you
not-
dodged twice, didn't you?
Yeah, I was saying I dodged twice back to back.
All right. So we're gonna do this. This guy is gonna come over and start cutting Katerina out of the ropes.
Hey, you leave her alone. We just found her.
Let's see. This guy is going to come over and engage you in hand-to-hand.
Me or Dwyer?
You.
Dwyer's not there. He's on the other side of the car, right?
Yeah, he's on the other side of the...
I'm close to that side. I'm right here in the center of all these.
Sure.
He takes a swipe, but he just totally misses. Alright. Drone Swarm. This is the one that split. Okay. So this one is going to come over to Dwyer. This one moves up to Billy, and this one, seeing a new target, is going to run over towards Rungus, but not get there. Okay. So the one that's attacking Dwyer misses. He kind of shoots like a little dart out of this little tube on the front of it. But it flings off to the side and kind of bounces off the Cargonaut. Billy, this one hits you. Go ahead and roll me a saving throw versus poison. Where's my binder?
What would that be? D20?
Yeah, it's gonna be a D20.
And check and see if you have a plus for saves versus poison, because I do.
Yeah, I'm checking now.
I don't believe I do.
No,
I don't think it would help. I don't think it would help much anyway.
No, no with that.
Okay. 3 is not going to pass. All right. So it's going to be. All right. So as this dart pierces your armor and actually sticks into you, you feel yourself getting a little tired, and you end up passing out.
Who was it just passed out? Billy?
Billy.
Got a dart in my neck, man.
Rungus.
3 darts.
You're up, Rungus.
Yeah. That's exactly what came to my mind. I was thinking of that.
It's funny. So Rungus gets another action. All right. So that first off, do I know anything about these enemies just based on my lore? And what sort of lore would I need to know anything?
Well, why don't you tell me what lure you have, and we'll go from there.
Demons and monsters, fairy folk, and that's it.
Then you would not know. There's nothing about this specifically that would help
Okay, I would
you
just
understand
them in
that.
the spot. All right.
There is an item redemption in chat, and I really hope you choose to go with the latter of the two, because I really want to see how that works. A vial of anecdote. You open it up, and a really clever story pops out.
Okay. I want to. So how close is this first enemy to me? Like we're talking a couple feet, right? So, I'm probably better off just using a regular attack. So I'm going to pull out my trident and try to do a full strike attack at that close enemy there.
Okay. So you're doing a melee attack, or you're doing a blast with it?
A melee.
Okay. So you would have to get a little bit closer, but yeah.
Okay, so then, can I move? I get to move more after the attack. I have left.
Yeah, you could if you want.
I guess I would like to
Because
do
it's
that.
gonna use. It's only gonna like use a quarter of your movement.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna charge at it and use my trident. I have +2 to strike when I'm using my trident. Does it do the same damage in melee as it does when I'm using it ranged?
No. So when you're using it melee.
You keep doing it.
It's not an Italian vacuum brand.
Where's the damage on that thing? There we go.
Might change.
No, I guess it does actually, because it's still gonna. You're gonna. I guess it's.
Energized, you know, it's like hitting
Yeah.
with an weapon, like a giant taser. All right. So I'm gonna
The only difference is you also get your strength bonus, or your strength bonus attached to that. So it'll be plus 18 to whatever you roll.
Sweet. All right, and this is rolling 100.
D20.
D20 for strike, and then I got +2 to strike because I'm using the trident, and then I have I think I have a regular strike bonus, a +1 to for regular strike, so I get that too. Is that stacked?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I get +18, so I get +21. Is that right?
No, 18's for damage.
Got it. Okay.
So do your +3 to strike first.
Got it. Okay.
For hand to hand, you just need to get a 5 or higher.
I got a 13.
Okay. And then go ahead and roll your damage, and then add +18 to that.
Got it. Okay. D6 times 5 +18. That's fun. Do something. Mega damage too.
Yep. 38. All right, that's a good hit.
I say, take this, robot.
It does take it, but it starts to spark, and you can start to see some of its insides, mechanical joints and stuff. But it is still up.
All right. Very good. I guess that's my action.
All right. Katerina is going to finish getting the rest of the ropes off of herself, and
Now,
she's going to stand up.
energy charges on my Eclipse. The attack.
What's that?
Does that attack use one of my charges on my Eclipse? I would say so, right? Because it's still an energy weapon.
Yeah, I would.
Okay. Then is it reduced damage? It's weird when I run out of energy. I don't know. Good question for another
I'll have to
tank.
look up and see what like a regular trident would do. All right, so that was Katerina. The guy that was just cutting Katerina out is going to pick up Billy and start dragging him away.
No.
This one. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Not that one. The guy up on the hill, he doesn't really have anybody in range, so he's just gonna basically hold steady. Then this guy is gonna come closer to Rungus. Two sword guy.
Double sword dude. Regular human?
What's that?
Is he like a human?
Yeah. Oh well, he looks human, humanoidish. He's got a hood over him. Yeah, you haven't gotten an extremely good look at his face yet.
Okay. Do I see
go ahead and give me a perception check. Anybody who's fighting close to one of the guys, which is pretty much actually even Billy, even you were seeing before you got knocked out. So everybody, give me a perception check real quick on the hooded gentleman.
13.
You're gonna have 16.
All right, and hype.
7.
All right, so the only one, actually, I'll come back to you, hype. So everybody, you got to look at the faces on these guys, and they have robotic features. They don't have like a fake skin or anything covering. They're just, completely robotic looking underneath of their hoods.
They're cyborgs.
Hype, you wouldn't have seen it through your visuals, but through your sensors on your power armor, you could tell that these aren't like living things.
Okay, yeah.
All right. That being said,
I mean, couldn't you have also just looked at them?
yeah, but I mean, through yours, like you don't have like a, you've got it's harder. You've got like a little tiny little glass shields that kind of see. What you're counting on is your sensors for your optics at this point once you're in the power armor suit.
Got it.
All right, double sword guy is gonna turn around and attack hype. $13, that's a hit. And it's going to be 6 damage to the main body of the power armor.
Okay.
'Tis but a scratch.
The big drone will go ahead and take a shot at Dwyer.
You can't get enough, huh? Can't you?
Nope. It's going to do 14 damage to the main body.
Whoa. To his body. gut, dude.
14.
Blasted.
Oh, well, then it's a very good thing that I bought this armor.
All right. Last drone swarm.
Won't even bother asking for a heal from the lords and ladies of fate. Jerks.
Hey, at least you're conscious.
This is true. This is true. But the lords and ladies of fate did try to redeem something that may or may not help you. Oh, yay, a
I
heal
got a
from
heal.
my favorite Lord and Lady of Fate, Good Devil, yay. Oh, boy, 2. Whee!
Like a shoulder rub.
Let me just make that adjustment. Thanks, Wistex. That is
Wow.
some nice terrain. Hey, there's the Lord and Lady I don't hate right now. How you doing?
How's it going, Wistex? All right. So the other drone swarm comes up and it's going to attempt to dart Dwyer, and it misses as well.
Yeah, dart me. Come on, bro. I dare you.
Rungus, you have
XP.
2 more actions, sir.
Hey, there we go. That's more of the stuff that I've come to expect from the lords and ladies of fate.
Free stuff. Give us free stuff. I want it. Give it. 2 actions. They are the last 2 actions of the round.
Yes.
It's bedtime. All right. So, great. So I will go ahead. So I have 2 guys on me right now, and I'm gonna scream. Do I see them Billy away?
Yeah, you'd see that.
Say Billy! And as I'm gonna try to swing my trident again down at the thing that I started to attack last round, furiously. So, like, I have to roll for my strike, right?
Yes, you do.
So 1d20 plus 3.
Yes.
5, you said?
Yep, 5 or higher.
Pretty hard to screw up here, so I nailed it.
It is.
A 19.
Yep. And then roll your damage.
So I get 5d6 mega damage, because mega damage is
Plus.
sexier than regular damage, plus 18
Yep.
this thing. I have to do. I have to time it right. I'm not ready to time it right. Okay. All right. So I got 39 is the damage.
All right. It is enough to take it out.
All right.
It smashes to pieces.
Yes.
Explodes. It literally explodes and leaves a small crater in the ground.
All right. I'm gonna say.
There.
And your toast is burned, and no amount of scraping will remove the black.
That's the second time we've had that one-liner.
It's like a party one-liner.
I love that.
All right.
That's one of my favorites.
And you can either attack again, or you can use your action to re-roll your initiative.
Can I break out of combat and chase towards the guy as fast as I can with... I think I need 2 actions to do that, don't I? To like sprint. I want to go towards the guy who has Billy. Break out of this combat with this weird 2-sworded guy and chase after Billy to save him.
You can get about here.
Oh, but you should totally get a better roll.
No.
For your initiative. You like being the caboose?
I don't. It's all the same. It all happens in a matter of minutes. So like, it's if these guys go before me, I have plenty of health, so there's really no reason it should matter if I go last.
I like that. I like that can-do attitude.
Mm-hmm. I'm a can-do kind of guy. What can I say? I killed that thing. Smashed it to bits.
All right. So you can still. So this is like not sprinting. This gets you to where you are, not sprinting. So you'd still be able to have an action if you'd like.
Oh, okay.
Do
So
something.
can I shoot the guy who's holding? Wait, no, I don't know if I can. How close am I to the guy who's holding Billy? Am I melee range?
You're 20 feet away.
20 feet away. Okay.
So not quite melee, but
Be dangerous. Shooting would be dangerous. Robot. Gosh. Okay.
shooting you need a was it 11 or higher? I think, or 12 or higher.
Can I use my
Actually, no.
action to?
At this range, you only need 8 or higher for shooting.
Yeah, but I'm afraid I'll hit him because he's holding the guy. He's holding Billy, right? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
but you'd have to miss in order to hit Billy.
Nat, stop trying to talk him into it.
So I would like. Well, here's another thing. Am I within range, and do I have enough action here with this last attack to be able to charge at this guy and like do a dive tackle on him and try to
Water
knock
elemental.
it out of his hands?
Oh, that takes too long. Never mind.
Yeah, it takes forever. It works.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
All right, so I'd like to charge at him and go, Billy!
Oh,
So I think
no.
what do you have? You have some hand-to-hand stuff here. Hold on.
I do have like I have a power claw or whatever. What is it? Claw punch. It's pretty serious. And I also have a power punch. I would imagine it would be a claw punch or a bite I could do while diving. Power bite maybe while diving.
I was gonna say, bite's more on brand with
Attacks for the power bites. I can only do
You've got a
regular.
leap kick attack too.
That takes 2 attacks. I only got 1 left.
Yeah.
So I can do a regular. That's pretty intense as well.
Yeah. So which one did you want to try to do?
So I want to. Can I do a regular melee attack while diving? Is that what's happening here?
Yes.
It wouldn't be a leap kick. So let's go for like a claw punch while I'm diving, trying to punch that guy in the face to make him
Okay.
drop Billy. So I get my strike bonus +1, and then I get my damage bonus, but that's it.
Correct.
So let me get the roll 20 out. Is that drawing still visible to everybody? Can everyone in the audience see that drawing?
No, they can't.
No, he doesn't have that.
Oh, I
Doesn't
thought
have
not
that
shared.
OBS.
drawing. It is quite.
You guys have
beautiful.
no idea what you're missing.
Yeah, right.
All right, at 17 that time for my
All right,
strike.
that'll hit. So yeah, so add your damage up
And I'm doing
to 2d6 plus 18.
claw punch. So that's 2d6. Yeah. Plus 18. Wow. So that adds 18 mega damage. That
Yep.
seems like a lot. All right.
Yeah, you're very physically strong.
That's why you have a big guy. All right. Hype's the big guy too. All right. Here we go. 2d6 plus 18. I get 29
29. All right.
mega damage. Plus the damage boost from the bat.
Okay.
Drew nothing.
Where is he? Okay, he's right there.
Power bite. He says, aim for the dude's knee. Bite the knee
Sweep the leg.
with my claws. The claw to the face.
All right. So he drops Billy, and everybody's basically just down on the ground except for you. You're just you were able to kind of keep your footing or whatever.
Cool.
So that concludes the end of the round. And what's going to happen now is before we break, there clouds and lightning and stuff will start to form above where this battle is taking place.
Oh, not again. Is it Raysunos? It's Raysunos.
It is not Racinos.
Oh, okay.
That you know of. It could be, but we will find out next time.
Ah.
Will they face Raysunos? Or will they fight someone else? Tune in next week.
All right. I'm gonna save experience because there really wasn't a whole lot done outside of combat yet. So once you guys start to actually, once combat's over, then we'll have experience to be able to divvy out. But
So you mean there's a possibility that I could level midstream?
it would be after the battle.
God damn.
But yeah, technically, I guess it's possible.
Now we'll blow these guys out. Now that they're all on the ground, Rungus will just come through and stop.
So glad you said out.
Great. I would be overcommitting for everyone. You know, I can't.
You can only speak for yourself.
I can only speak for me and Rungus.
All right. So thanks, all lords and ladies of fate, for tuning in and helping out with everybody.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
That's
We
fun.
miss we're missing Atlas, who's our big gun. That usually helps.
She is the heart of the lords and ladies. I have found out today because without her, y'all are just a bunch of jerks.
And then stay tuned. Wednesday we have the 5th edition D&D campaign going on. That's starting to pick up some real traction, I think now.
And keep in mind, because you definitely show up, there's going to be some things that I've been thinking of all stream. All this stream, I've been thinking of ways to ruin the lives of my players.
That should be fun to watch.
Yeah, we'll see.
Don't worry, Gur's okay. He's safe for now.
He's harmless.
Gur's harmless. Unless you're a monster.
Yeah.
Right?
And then of course we'll be back next week for this. Are we doing tabletop sometime this weekend?
I'd be fine
decided
with doing
anything?
some tomorrow if anyone's down.
Okay. If it is, you'll see a notification that we're doing some tabletop tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
And of course, anybody who's interested in participating, let us know. We can have many more players in that than we can in some of the other games that we do. So.
And if we don't get as many people as we don't get like 7 or 8 people, we only get 4 or 5, then we get a nice little small intimate, session of some board game. Who knows? Good Devil says he's down.
What did we do last time? We did Fallout. We did Coup. We did what was the Stone Age?
Mm-hmm.
So all were pretty good games, I'd say.
Yeah, I own Coup and Stone Age, but after playing Fallout Shelter, I was like, ooh, gonna have to buy this game because that's a lot of fun.
All right, let's do another raid.
Get your raid hammers out, boys.
Critical Role is the only one I got going, and they don't need our help. So let's find some more tabletop guys. Spread the love. Of course, this computer's going really slow today. All right. Oh, look, there's us.
Yeah, let's raid ourselves. Can we do that?
I want to try it, but I don't know.
Thanks, lords and ladies of fate, for raiding.
Like open up a vortex and swallow it.
Yeah, it's like in Dungeons and Dragons when you take like any kind of like dimensional portal and put it inside of another dimensional portal, you create a like tear in the fabric of space.
I have no idea what these guys are playing, like ever. Like you can't tell by what what they got up on their screen. So let's see.
They're playing Tiddlywinks.
It's a real game.
We'll give these guys a shot and see. Maybe they got something interesting going on.
We're raiding Hearthsinger Games.
Yeah. They're about our
guys.
size. So
yeah, that's perfect people to raid.
We'll check them out. We'll talk to them, and we'll see what's happening.
Yeah.
And we'll see everybody else next week or tomorrow if we're doing tabletop. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.
In a minute.
I'll play, gents.
Well, we're still live. Calm down.